Hello guys, I know it's been a little bit of a while since my last upload, and if you've been wondering where I've been, well, life on the road has taken us a little bit of a detour. Yeah, so over the past few months, I've taken a time off from uploading because I needed to focus on myself, specifically my health and well-being. Nothing serious. I just needed to take a break from uploading on YouTube because I've been doing it now for quite a while, and I just needed to reset. The van's been in the garage about 4 times this year so far, so that's cost quite a bit, and it also needs to go in for a couple of advisories, including some welding done along the sills on both sides. So that needs to get sorted ASAP, and I need to go and refill the coffers, so I'm just trying to sort out some work as well. Oh yeah, and another reason why I haven't been uploading is my laptop broke, or more specifically the bearings in the fan that's on the left on the screen. What happened was I slipped up in the street. It was raining. I was in Whitby, this was, and it was raining in one night, and I was walking downhill and walked over a metal grill, slipped, landed on my back hard, and I had my rucksack on. The laptop was in the rucksack, and it damaged the screen a little bit, damaged the fan. Managed to fix the fan a little bit because it was out of place, snapped it back in place, but a year later it completely went, the bearings went. So I had to send it off to get it fixed, and that took over 5 weeks for the whole thing to get resolved. Also broke my my little action cam that I had, so I've got to go and sort another one out. I just want to say a huge thank you to you all for sticking around and for your patience. Your support means the world to me, and it encourages me. I've had some lovely comments recently, and it's just really motivated me. In fact, those comments have motivated me to do this video and to upload this video for you today. So yeah, do keep those comments coming, and yeah, I just can't wait to share what's coming next for you guys. I'm about to kick off an incredible series exploring the Welsh coastline, from wild coastal roads to world UNESCO heritage sites, to hidden stealth camping spots. Next up though, we've got a deep dive into Anglesey, where we tour the whole entire coastline, including Mollyhead. It's Holyhead, Jesus. In this video though, we're travelling across the north coast of Wales. We head to the Great Orme, we camp out at the top, and we cook an amazing paella in the back of the van, where we get the drone out for the first time. This is the first video where we've got the drone. We get some fantastic footage, so we're going to include that. Let's go. So we got to Flint last night, first section of Wales. There's a great little castle ruin here, so I'm going to go and check it out this morning. Lovely night's kip last night. It was a bit cold. There was a bit of action with the cars going back and forth for a little while. That quieted down about 10 o'clock. So yeah, have a coffee, a bit of breakfast, and then we'll check out this castle. Then we're going to head out. What I'm trying to do is, or what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go around the coastline of Wales, down to the bottom, and enjoy the journey. It's got the condensation behind here, look, on the window. This window turned out to be a bit of a mistake to put it in, because this was installed as an afterthought. Now I'm going to put this in because I love it, but it made the window a little bit obsolete really, and I could have put a porthole here, but now I've got this window that I've got to maintain with the constant condensation. And I don't really use. I mean, I might peek out of it just to see what's there, but not a lot really. No, it's just a heat sink. Maybe I'll do a 10 things I like and 10 things I don't like. Oh, come on. So I've been using this Ridge Monkey recently, and it's actually pretty cool. Actually, I'm gonna make a little toasty in it. Got some ham and cheese and tomato and whatever. But yeah, nice little quick sauna. It's been great. Right, so we've got some red pesto either side, some cooked ham, some olives, and some spring onions. I'm going to put some tomatoes on it, a bit of cheese, and some anchovies. Salt and pepper, maybe a bit of chilli. Right, I struggle to find decent chilies, and these are the bird's eye ones. These are nice. I also like the Scotch bonnet and habanero ones. They're my favourite. But because I struggle to find them, when I do find them, I like to preserve them. what I do, I just cut them up and I bang them in my little preserve pot there. Keeps for ages. I just keep topping it up. What it is that's 50%. That's 50% fish sauce and 50% white vinegar, but distilled white vinegar. But the white vinegar I use is this one, which I've made up. I've got like different types of chili in there, some herbs, garlic. There's pepper at the bottom there as well, peppercorns. And I just keep filling this up with straight sort of distilled vinegar. And it infuses all that. And I put 50% in there and 50% fish sauce. And that's it. Job done. Keeps it nice and preserved. That's what they do in Thailand. There we go. Nice. And just pour that on your dish. Beautiful. You can leave it in your fridge. I tend to leave it out on the side here. It's got vinegar in it, so it's you know, even if it's watered down by 50%, it's still going to kill all the germs. So it keeps for ages. Don't know how it keeps, but it keeps for ages. Oh, she's looking great. Look at it. Oh. Could have melted it a little bit longer, but oh, it's steamy. Yeah, needs a little bit more melted, I think. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, look at that. Proper melted that. Beautiful. Yeah, a proper salt kick from that anchovies. I recommend that as well. Patak's chili pickle. Beautiful. Alright. Let's have this. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I'd definitely check out that. If you're into your chilies, check out Patak's chili pickle. It's not particularly hot, but absolutely beautiful. It's got a chili seed, mustard seed in there, a bit of oil, but absolutely beautiful. Yeah, these I got from Aldi. Sometimes these are alright. The finger chilies, the green finger chilies, but they're not very hot. And because they're green, they're on ripe, so they got a bit more of a bitter taste to them. The bird's eye one's better. Got a bit more of a kick. This is Flint Castle, built in 1277 by King Edward I as part of his campaign to subdue Wales, notable for its unique design featuring a large isolated keep. It's the first of King Edward I's iron ring of castles strategically located along the Dee estuary. It originally had a moat. It was eventually ruined by Cromwell's troops in 1647 after being captured from the Royalists during the English Civil War. Edward I began his invasion of Wales in 1277 to make it permanently part of his English kingdom. He built a new town alongside each new castle that he built. Castledyke Street and Flint's Church Street were part of this fortified settlement. In the first days of peacetime, only English were allowed to trade or live in Flint. Edward's castles with towns became centres of English dominance around the coastline. It was here at Flint Castle in 1399 that one of Edward I's great-great-grandsons gave the English crown away to another, King Richard II the Giver, Henry Bolingbroke the Taker. Richard had just returned from fighting in Ireland to find his kingdom in revolt. Richard's growing unpopularity made Henry's forceful bid for the throne too powerful to resist. Richard had no choice but to abdicate. Bolingbroke was crowned King Henry IV in London, establishing a new royal regime, the House of Lancaster. Richard, it said, was starved to death. Oh, that's charming, isn't it? Oh, I've got to be careful here. Oh, look at that mud. Right, well, I'm not stepping in. Hang on. That's not too bad. Flint Castle was an effective defensive stronghold. During the Civil War, both royalist and parliamentary forces held it. The new 1645 post-war government voted for it to be dismantled to prevent its future use. The job was done so well that just 6 years later, the castle is described as being buried in its own ruins. In the 1840s, the poor of Flint and Irish potato famine refugees lived here, giving it the name Little Island. They endured terrible air and water pollution, living right beside a lead works and chemical factory that often filled the air with lethal gases. When the railway was built, below the lines was cut off from the rest of Flint to become the rough end of town, and in the 1930s the only soul brave enough to venture here to resolve the dispute was the Catholic priest. Oh, well, hope you enjoyed that aerial footage of the castle and a bit of information about it. I'm still learning how to fly that drone, you might have guessed. Not too bad. I'm sure I'll be able to edit it up to make it look like a lot better than it was. I know I love castles, love ruins and stuff. Look at that. It's a bit windy, very windy today, and it's a bit bitter and dull, as you can see. So I'm going to head back to the van and maybe grab some breakfast, and we're going to head out and keep going. I'm just coming into Kindle Bay. I'm going to park up on the road just next to there's a little marina here. This is where we just came in over the bridge. So I'm going to park up here, just grab a bite to eat, and then I'll probably have an early night, mooch around for a bit, have an early night, and then get off first thing in the morning. Well, that was another peaceful night. It was actually really peaceful. It's beautiful. I think we're going to head to Conway today, unless we find something along the way, if I see something along the way. I'm just sort of like hopping from one place to the next. Don't feel like hanging out here really. Just going to shoot through, get to Conway, and further on to Anglesey, and then we'll be heading south. Let's do it. Oh, it's freezing today. Right, I'm just in Llandudno, is it? I'm going to go around the Great Orme's head. That little bit that sticks out. It's supposed to be a really scenic route, and I think this might be a little bit of a parking space up there as well as. We'll see how we go. Apparently it costs about $4.50, but it's worth every penny. That's to get onto the road. There's a toll there, so yeah, got the stuff in, got groceries in, and then get up there and see what it's like. Oh, that's beautiful. So you've got the circular road that goes around the Great Orme's head, but there's also a road that goes up to the summit. You can park up at the top, it's pay and display, and there's a cafe and there's a train there or something. Alright, let's go up to the summit. That's in season, it's only open in season. And yeah, there's toilets up there as well as. If it's out of season, then you have to crap in the bush, but yeah, be alright. Oh yeah. There's also a Bronze Age mine located just beneath the summit. It's only a little drive away, but it's only open during the season, summer season. And did you know Llandudno is named after Saint Tudno, a Welsh monk in the 6th century. He built a church on the Great Orme, but the current building dates back to about the 12th century. It was enlarged in the 15th century and re-roofed and repaired in 1885. There was a pulpit in the churchyard, and outside services are held during the summer. You need an air pump? You do need one, yeah? You need an air pump? Right, okay. Right, the locking nut. Right. Sometimes they have it in the glove compartment, like sometimes they hold it in there. Not in there now. Oh well. No worries, mate. Good luck to you, mate. Go. The Summit complex started as a telegraph station. It was built by Liverpool dock trustees in 1840 to transmit signals from Liverpool to Holyhead. The keeper of the station and his wife were apparently very hospitable and set a room aside to provide tea, lemonade and soda water to visitors during the summer. The Telegraph Inn was popular and work began on a hotel with accommodation for 30 people in 1903. During World War II, the RAF used the hotel as a radar station, but now it's a welcoming cafe again. Ever since I got a parking fine because the ticket fell down there and they couldn't see it, I started to carry around a bit of sellotape, so I stick the ticket to the window. That ain't happening again. Right, so I've just got to the summit. I'm in the car park here, but I'm absolutely starving. I've not had any breakfast, so I'll make a quick egg sandwich and then we'll get out of here, see what's around. Oh yeah. Right, so you can park up here for free if you just display your toll ticket, which is $5.50. It's not $4.50, it's $5.50. The Summit complex is closed at the minute. All that's open is a little kiosk down the bottom there, look. Just look at that. Right, a bit of a fire here, that goes right down to there, all around this little bit. So it did quite a bit of damage. I don't know if that was on purpose or someone chucked a cigarette in here or something. Much of the Great Orme is covered in limestone grassland. Many rare plants thrive in thin soils, growing close to the ground to stay sheltered from the harsh weather. Well, if it wasn't for van life and this YouTube channel, I don't think I'll be here today. As in, like, on this sort of hike. Going up and down these hills, I makes you realise, yeah, maybe I should cut back on the beer. That's cracking, look at that view, that's beautiful. Wow. I didn't see views like that every day, do you? That was pretty dramatic, that was, yeah. Can't lie, that was beautiful, that was. Well worth coming anyway, like, yeah. £5.50 for the toll, get up to the summit. We'll go back to the van now anyway. And we're gonna see if we can park up still on the on this island bit, on this point, but further along. Let's see what we can find. I'm going to park here a second. Right, this is looking like a pretty good place to park up for the night. There's no signs here, there's no one around. Off the road there, like, so. There's a couple of businesses further up the road, but I reckon this is going to be perfect. I'm going to turn that lot into a paella. Right, so I was going to chop up these two chicken breasts. I've got some sausage there, and I've got some prawns there. I'm going to put this bonfire spice in with it, with the chicken, just to marinate it. It's from Nature's Kitchen. You've got a load of different kinds of spice as well. I'll show you the kit that I've got. But that's what it looks like. Got a bit more on there, I reckon. Go on. So I'll just shove it in. Right, brown the meat off. Look at that, look beautiful. Just going to chuck the veg in. This is a little bit of juices from meat and a bit of lard in there and all sorts of things mixed in. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there. Right, I'm going to have some spices and stuff in there. Got some paprika, got garlic, and I've got a little bit of cayenne pepper here. And I've got a paella sachet thing there. I don't normally use this. In fact, this has been in my van, I think, since I started about 2.5 years ago. But I saw it the other day and I thought, you know what, I'll make a paella. So I'm going to shove that in as well. Although, look, hang on. Yeah, it's been in the van for a while. God, do I even use it? Oh. Alright, we'll see. Don't know about that. And I've also got a bit of this chili oil. You see that? Look. Not loads, but just that. What's happening here? I've got some risotto with borio rice. Just use a short rice. All you've got is like long rice, use that then. Bang that in there. There we go, that soak up in there. We add a little bit of water here, well, stock. Got a bit of that in. That's water, isn't it? But I'm going to put some stock cubes in. We've got a chicken stock cube there. I'm going to shove a tomato in there. I might put two tomatoes in as well. I've got a bit of parsley in there. I don't know what's traditional, but I've got some oregano, so I'm going to put a bit of that in there as well. Right, so I've got some pepper in there, I've got some sausage, and I got some bits of gammon that's cooked already, so I'm going to pop them in there. And the cooked chicken in there as well. Beautiful. Got some fish sauce here. Pop some of that in. And some tomato puree. Alright, I've got some anchovies here. So I'm going to pop some of them in. Just for that extra sort of bite. Oh yeah. We chuck some garden peas in there. You know, bang some black olives in there as well. Bit more water. And some prawns. Oh mate, look at that. Look at it, eh? Beautiful. Woo. Now that is a paella in the back of your van. That is a thing of beauty. Gorgeous. That's nice. That's really nice. I got loads left as well. Brilliant. Oh, well, that was a peaceful night. I did have a couple of cars go by bipping me on. Apart from that though, I'm quite peaceful, and what a lovely lovely view. Beautiful. Now we'll back up a little bit from the side. Right. Right, and if you're excited to see where the van takes us next, then drop a line, just drop a line. So if you're excited to see where the van takes us next, then hit the subscribe. So if you're excited to see where the van takes us next, then drop a like, drop a comment.
Watch your profanity.
Like button. So if you're excited to see where the van takes us next, then subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment with your favourite coastal. If you're excited, right? So if you're excited to see what I've been doing this for 5 minutes. Right. So if you're excited to see where the van takes us next, then hit subscribe, hit like, hit that bell button, and drop a comment with your favourite Welsh coastal spots. Right. Cheers, guys, and peace. See you next week.